the Chief Executive Officer, I constitute this gathering a congregation of STADIO. Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this STADIO Spring 2024 graduation ceremony here at our Waterfall campus. I think it's appropriate for me to start by congratulating all of you present for navigating your way through this Joburg and Midrand traffic. That's quite an achievement, so well done. In fact, I think I just made it obvious that I'm from Cape Town. Ladies and gentlemen, what is a graduation ceremony? A graduation ceremony is the culmination of the graduate's academic journey, and it marks the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. It is an event to celebrate. I'm going to repeat, it is an event to celebrate academic achievements and the hard work that goes with it. The ceremony is also an historic event, not just for the graduates, but also for their families, as the graduates will receive their degree certificates at this ceremony, which opens new opportunities to them, opportunities that may change their lives and the lives of their families forever. But ladies and gentlemen, today is not just this week is not just an historic event for our graduates, it is also an historic event for us as an institution. This week is the first week that we are hosting STADIO graduation ceremony series here at our Waterfall campus. In the past, this campus was a single school campus, meaning that we only hosted the School of Education, and we only offered education qualifications on this campus. Today, it is a multi-school campus. We are currently hosting the School of Education, the School of Commerce, the School of Law, and then soon to come, the School of Information Technology. Next year, we will introduce our newly developed and very exciting BCom accounting degree exclusively from this campus. The BCom accounting qualification is a pipeline qualification into the PGDA. PGDA qualification necessary to get entry into the SACA board exams. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who do not know, for the second year in a row, STADIO, through its Milpark brand, is the biggest producer of chartered accountants, CAs, in South Africa, the second year running. I think that is a remarkable achievement for such a young man. Before I continue, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me the opportunity just to welcome the following people in person. On the stage, our Executive Head for Contact Learning, Professor Pat Bean. Professor Bean, welcome to you. Our Head of School for the School of Management and Administration, Dr. Treda Oosthuizen. Our Head of Campus, Waterfall Campus, also known as the Baas van die Plaas, Farana Parouk, Dr. Farana Parouk. Farana, again, thank you so much for hosting us there on your beautiful Water campus this week. Welcome to Dr. Bridget Manyaga, the Head of Academic Quality, Distance Learning. And then a special word of welcome to our keynote speaker this morning, Dr. Heinrich Vollmink. Dr. Vollmink, again from my side, thank you so much for making the time available to be here with us this morning. I think not just our staff, but I think all our graduates are really looking forward to your keynote. Welcome to our campus registrars, Tarina Viljoen, as well as Colleen Herbert, the people working behind the scene to make these graduation ceremonies possible. The academic staff, all the support staff, these people always go the extra mile in supporting our students to be successful with their studies. Then an extra warm welcome to the family and friends of our graduates. The family and friends, your presence make this event extra special for our graduates. From all of us here at STADIO, we want to thank you for your continuous support and for being here this morning for our graduates. Without your support, a lot of these graduates would not be here this morning. So welcome to all of you. That brings me to our VVIPs, the reason why we are here, our graduates. I must say, you guys are very smart here from the stage. I want to start off by saying, you've done it. Well done, congratulations, we are super proud of you. Let's give it a round. Remember, graduates, this is your day. It is your day to celebrate. Enjoy every moment of it. You worked extremely hard for it, so you have permission to take the rest of the day off and to celebrate this day. Ladies and gentlemen, STADIO's purpose and vision is to empower the nation by widening access to quality higher education. At STADIO, we believe the only way to improve things for the better in this country is to give more people access to quality higher education. South Africa still has a very low higher education participation rate. Less than 10% of the South African population has a tertiary degree. And we believe this is one of the main reasons why we have such high unemployment rates in our country. So as an institution, we want to make a significant contribution in this regard in rectifying this situation. Our student numbers have doubled over the last 4 years. Currently, we have more than 50,000 students registered at STADIO, making us one of the 7 biggest higher education institutions in the country. So we believe that we are well on our way in empowering the nation to giving them more access to higher education. But we also realize that there is still a lot of work to be done in this regard. Everything that we do at STADIO is underpinned by our WWS. The WWS standing firstly, widening access, world of work, and student-centeredness. Widening access means give more people access into programs of their choice. If they do not meet entry requirements, get them on to teaching programs so that they can get to the programs of their choice. Secondly, and very important part of our DNA, is alignment with the world of work, ensuring that our programs are relevant and that our graduates are sought after in the world of work. So how do we do that? We invite industry into our institution. Right from where we develop and design a new program, we get industry involved. We invite industry into our classrooms to be guest lecturers. And then, very important, we get industry involved in the evaluation of our programs, to give us feedback on how our graduates are performing in the workplace. So graduates, I don't think you all realize, but you might sit next to a CEO of a big organization this morning. And if that person is not the CEO yet, soon to be the CEO of a big organization, a chief director of a public institution, a chartered accountant, a school principal, a general in the police, an IT specialist. So I want us all to pause, graduates, take a moment and congratulate the person on your left, on your right, the back, and in the front of you. Congratulate them on their achievement.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I want you all to know your STADIO family. I want you all to build your STADIO infrastructure and networks. And I want you all to support your fellow STADIO alumni. Believe you me, you are going to encounter them and have interactions with them as you progress through your career. I want to conclude, ladies and gentlemen, by welcoming the new Kulisa student share scheme holders to STADIO Holdings. For those of you who did not know, STADIO Holdings is a listed entity on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. And we're the only entity that gives our postgraduate students shares in the institution. So today, our honours, masters, and doctorates, I don't see doctorate degree students this morning, will not just receive their degree certificates, they will also receive their shareholder certificates, making them shareholders and co-owners of the institution. So with that good news, I want you all now to sit back, relax, and enjoy this joyous occasion with us. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Foster, and good morning to you all. Always a pleasure to listen to our CEO and to hear his passion for STADIO. And I hope you feel it too, that after today you will update your business cards saying STADIO graduate, because this institution is certainly going places. It is now my real pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker for this morning, Dr. Heinrich Bowman. Heinrich is a medical doctor and public health medicine specialist based at the Charlotte Maxeke Johannesburg Academic Hospital and the Department of Community Health at University of the Waterfall. He is also a senior lecturer extraordinary in the Division of Health Systems and Public Health of the Department of Global Health at the Stellenbosch University. Heinrich previously served as a member of Parliament in the National Assembly of South Africa, where he sat on the Portfolio Committee on Health. Additionally, he served as a past member of the Provincial Legislature in Gauteng, where he sat on the Standing Committee on Public Accounts. Heinrich has also been active in civil society with a focus on anti-corruption work. He has had experience in the private sector, previously consulting as public health specialist advisor to Anglo American PLC. Has also co-founded 2 start-up companies focused on healthcare and technology. For several years, he has been part of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's Goalkeepers Initiative, which aims to accelerate progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals. Additionally, he is an Associate Fellow of the Ubuntu Global Network and a board member of Pro-Social World. Heinrich holds his medical degree from the Nelson Mandela School of Medicine. He has also master's degrees in public administration from the University of Warwick in the United Kingdom and medicine from the University of the Witwatersrand, both earned with distinction. And has obtained the fellowship of the College of Public Health Medicine of the Colleges of Medicine of South Africa, from which he was awarded the Hendrik Brookman Medal. Heinrich, we look forward to listen to you. Welcome.
To the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Foster, the Dean and Executive Head, Professor Bean, Dr. Estosen, and all of the heads of school, Dr. Baruch, Head of Campus, all esteemed academics, faculty members, and staff members, all graduates today, as well as your family and friends, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the class of 2024. This moment, as we celebrate your well-deserved victory, it's my privilege to share with you just a few thoughts. And the name of this institution, and from now onwards your alma mater, is of course STADIO. And as you may well know, STADIO comes from the Italian word meaning stadium. And as you've been equipped through a combination of your own tremendous efforts, the support of your loved ones, and the knowledge shared to you and with you by the faculty, you now enter your stadium, or in some cases re-enter your stadium, at the arena in which you'll continue to run the great race of your life. So what is a race? Well, a race is really a journey. And what is a journey? Journey is ultimately a collection of moments. And that's what I'd like to speak to you about this morning. The moments, and in particular, the defining moments in the journey that lies ahead of you as you enter this new world. So what do we mean by defining moments? I'd like to speak to you this morning about 3 characteristics of defining moments that distinguishes them from ordinary ones. The first characteristic we can learn about from the great Franciscan priest Richard Rohr. He teaches us that as human beings we have generally two ways of encountering change and ultimately transformation. Just 2 experiences. It's either great love or great suffering. So this is the first characteristic of a defining moment. They carry the power to profoundly and personally impact us. The second characteristic of defining moments is that they have the potential to alter the trajectory of our life's journey. Our navigator will tell you that just by changing the degree of a vessel, a single degree, can make the difference between reaching your destination or being completely lost at sea. And here's the thing, that the slight change to your path may seem so small at first, almost not observable. But as the days and the weeks and the months and the years roll by, that small initial alteration can arc you either dramatically towards or away from your true purpose. And so this is the second characteristic of a defining moment. It has the power to change the course of your life. The third characteristic of defining moments is that they present us with choice. Now, we don't often get to choose the nature of these moments, at least not in a way that's obvious to us. But we certainly get to choose how we respond. These experiences can either diminish us or bring out our greatest potential. And that's our choice. See, history is full with stories of how people responded to their defining moments. This includes tragic tales of individuals who reacted to their difficult and often traumatic moments with rage and unforgiveness. Indeed, this is how we've seen so many dictators and tyrants arise who have wreaked destruction on our world with an unending quest for vengeance, driven by often their own unhealed pain. On the other hand, the origin stories of many of our greatest heroes tells through them responding to their moments with courage, compassion, and forgiveness. Take, for example, the father of our nation, Nelson Mandela. Remember how he responded to one of the greatest defining moments of his life at the Rivonia trial? This is what he said, and I quote his exact words from the doc. He said, "I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons will live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal for which I hope to live for and to see realized, but my Lord, if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die." And it is because of his response, as well as the brave sacrifices of so many others as they face their harrowing moments that we were put on a path towards democracy. In fact, if it hadn't been for that, we may not have been able to celebrate today. We have chosen a different direction. And so I guess we can put this together as follows. Defining moments impact on us deeply and profoundly. They have the power to change the course of our lives, but that depends on how we use our power to respond to them. Now, there have been a few defining moments in my life. Being sworn in 2014 as a member of Parliament was certainly one of them. I remember standing on the floor of the National Assembly in front of the Chief Justice, and as I put up my hand, it began to shake uncontrollably. I think the people at home thought I was waving to them. It was pretty nerve-wracking. It was a difficult moment, but it was a privilege. And even though my political career was relatively short-lived, it was an honor to serve the citizens of South Africa. But as great as that moment was, in comparison, it is dwarfed by the truly greatest moments of my life. Like getting to marry the love of my life, or witnessing the birth of my two precious children. But those moments of great love have also seen alongside them moments of great suffering. Like when I stood in a hospital room with my family, saying goodbye to my mother, who was taken from us far too soon by the ravages of cancer, or falling to my kitchen floor in overwhelming grief when I heard about the death of my younger brother, who was also my best friend, John, who was killed in a terrible pedestrian vehicle accident. The defining moment I'd like to close with today is actually a moment from my own educational journey as a young medical student. I was doing the Introduction to Clinical Methods block, which was a very exciting time in our training because it's the first time you can put on a white lab coat and a stethoscope and actually feel like a doctor. And I remember being in the pediatrics ward, and it was a late afternoon. I was just leaving the ward, and as I left, I passed by a young child, just a few months old, on one of the hospital beds near the door. And she had all these tubes and lines giving her the fluids and the medicines and the oxygen she needed to survive. Clinically, she clearly was HIV positive. And that retrovirus had so destroyed her young immune system that she now had a secondary chest infection. So she was breathing like this, fighting for each breath, just in this world, and fighting to stay in it. And I remember the room just fading into darkness. And it was just me and this young child, this precious young child, on this hospital bed. And it felt like we were together on this ocean of despair. There was nothing I could do for her. I couldn't help her. And I remember being almost overwhelmed by the hopelessness that I felt. And then, in that forsaken moment, a determination rose within me, like a righteous indignation. And that is that I would dedicate my career to helping create a future in which such suffering was no longer possible. When I left the war that day, I was shaken, but I had a determination. I was determined to work towards a world in which that kind of avoidable, preventable tragedy was no longer part of our reality. That determination drove me through medical school, through specialization, then into Parliament, and then from there into civil society, and into academia, and will carry me on into the future. So as you graduate today, and continue your life's journey, what will be your defining moments? No doubt you've already experienced some of these moments, but there are more in the journey ahead. How will they impact on you? How will they change your life? How will you choose to respond to them? You know, as someone has said, there's a difference between doing well and doing good. how will you use your moments, your precious moments, to do both? For this entire speech, I've used the term of a defining moment as something that happens to you. But perhaps it's a different way of looking at this. Perhaps it's not about how these moments define us, but how we instead choose to define them. How we define, how we change, how we grow, how we better. So today you can use the gift of your education to decide what to do with the rest of your life. Maybe you'll use your knowledge now to start an exciting new, first of its kind venture, or generate new insights through groundbreaking research that also helps to improve and change the lives of others. Perhaps you'll use the qualification that you are obtaining to help others accomplish the same, lifting them up from your position of strength. However you choose to define the pivotal moments of your life, may you be guided by a determination to discover your true purpose. And as you are transformed by your journey, may your life be a defining moment that transforms this world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Fulman. It makes us feel humbled to have somebody like with your caliber serving the public health system in South Africa. And Dr. Fulman has given all of us much to meditate on later today in our private moments on the choices that we're going to make in defining our journey points. Thank you. So, graduates, it is now time for the big business of the day. You will now be presented for the qualification that you are here to collect. So I would like to request Mr. Sam Conrad to present the names of the graduates that appear in the program.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much, President, for the opportunity. Our defining moment starts now, as the word of Dr. told me. As we start this moment, we'd like all of us to participate in the defining moment of our graduates. And we also have to make a choice of being part of the excitement and the jubilation in the stadium. As you know, when we're in a stadium, we don't just sit. Let's assume we are putting for one team, and that one team is our students. Thank you. Mr. CEO, I request you to confer a higher certificate in preschool education on the following students. The certificate is an NPF Level 5 qualification with 124 credits and a minimum of 8 modules. Alicia Daniels. Please, Alicia, you are the final moment of this. Please, Daniels passed cum laude with 5 distinctions. Level 4 Mashish. You can do better than them. Okamuso Machibe.
Education.
Vimbai Nkara. Nkara passed cum laude with 4 distinctions. Andrea O'Brien. Miss O'Brien passed cum laude with 8 distinctions. Raisha Patel. Miss Patel passed cum laude with 5 distinctions. Winnie Ramwek. Mr. CEO, I request you to confer the higher certificate in management on the following students. The certificate is an NCF level 5 qualification with 120 credits and 6 modules. Nomatemba Charlie. Kaylee Naidu. Mr. Naidu passed cum laude with 6 distinctions. Okolo Njovu passed with 3 distinctions. Renonda Njovu. Doria Ngeyusu. Kopi Namani. Mr. Namani passed cum laude with 4 distinctions. Mr. CEO, I request you to confer the higher certificate in paralegal studies on the following students. The certificate is an NCF level 5 qualification with 120 credits and 7 modules. David Pasamsa. Manare Rabu. Can we do another round of applause? Mr. CEO, I request you to confer the diploma in management on the following students. The diploma is an NCF level 6 qualification with a minimum of 360 credits and 40 modules. Siabonga Tekana. Wanele Twinkie. Viwe Silwan. Balenze Caesar.
Diploma in management.
Balisa Mkabe. Bridget Ntombe. Dakalo Mudau. Chifiwa Muziwa. Richard Munyai. Mr. Munyai passed with 8 distinctions. Thank you very much. Nwabisa Bango. You can hear where the party is going to be tonight. Innocent Mzimela. Lutendo No. Leah No. Constance Nedwa Badi.
I'm sure it's there, but
Mama Khate Chalele. Fatuani Emanash. Amukelani Ngobeni. Exon Ngobeni. Abo Goma. Cynthia Mbani.
oh yeah.
Angela Musi. Manare Sabo. Tapo. Que não vamos ter uma busca ou a Ategile nunca usa.
Hateka.
Atega nunca usa.
Yeah.
Nunca usa Let's give you a round of applause. Mandisi Dagisa. Chuchu Zeno Nala. Let's give them another round of applause. Mr. CEO, I request you to confer the Advanced Diploma in Management on the following students. The Advanced Diploma is an NQF Level 7 qualification with 120 credits and 6 modules.
120. We masters one.
Ongiwe Ndlela. Wasa Rexante White Market.
Alala!
Sereke ho Jebisa. Right, Muzenire. Mr. Muzenire passed with 4 distinctions. Indiwe Mube.
What's your advanced diploma in management?
Sandile Nawonde. Consolation Dove. Mildred Nedru Buleta. Tabiseni Makansi. Martin Moore.
Holland!
My husband!
Engineer Ngobe. Sibongile Ngobe. Gaily Ngomane. Erato Nare. Moses Njotini. Makuchi Nkoko.
Thank you.
Daneni Nkorosi. Practicing the dance here. Sabuse Nkosi. Cindy Nkosi. Lawrence Yembe. Mupando Patrick. Mulane Ake. Numisa Bidel. Let's increase our moment. in education in senior phase and further education and training, teaching on the following students. The postgraduate certificate is an NCF level 7 qualification with a minimum of 128 credits and 8 compulsory modules.
Compulsory modules.
Let's give ourselves a round of applause. I will put the hands up there. Renee Uma. Salmina Malo. Cabelo de Chiva.
Papa too.
Mona. Let's take one bit of an
Atenkosi Mampet. This one has been laureate with 5 distinctions. Thank you. Janice Mapang. Boni Bilo.
I'm not looking to just open on my finger. Nothing.
Miss Nkosi passed with 4 distinctions. Abdullah Muloisi. Baranani Lucinya. Laki Suele. Nero Zazo. Let's give them another round of applause. Mr. CEO, I request you to confer the Bachelor of Policing Practices on the following students. The degrees and is an NCAF level 7 qualification with 370 credits and 19 modules.
19.
Let's give them a round of applause. They are Nonzugiso Kangisa. Lungile no.
What's the advance?
Nompumelelo no.
Follow. Yeah, yeah.
Akamani Ngeno. A gentleman there, fellow graduates, he says you must teach up your best smile. Don't be serious. Muzi Ngomani. Matias Liman. Mbane G. Lindile Kabinde. Nico Corsi. Lindiwe Dwanampi. Barbara Norman. Waterfall Nova. Loiso Zenge. Kombile Itubli. To continue with the program. Thank you very much.
You're never putting it on. I want to request you please relax and smile when you get on stage.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to be taking pictures that are going to be long-lasting. You want to show your kids and grandkids how excited you were at graduation. Because yes, some of them just can't get over the moment you walk on the stage. Please show evidence of the excitement, the smiles on the floor and on the stage. All right. Mr. CEO, I request you to confer the Budget of Business Administration on the following student. The degrees in NQ of level 7 qualification with a minimum of 360 credits and 18 modules.
18.
Kiara Naidu has to
That's my mom. That's my mom. Yeah, right. Yawa mama. Yawa mama.
All the time.
Gina, girl.
Something.
Chipiwa Ramarata. I'm presenting for the Bachelor of Education in Foundation-Based Teaching on the following students. The degrees in NCAP professional qualification with 516 credits and 40 modules.
40. You have 510. 516.
Desideria Abrahams. Ruth Hans, passed cum laude with 21 distinctions. Chema Jones. Another Naika. Shanghai Nell, passed with 23 distinctions. Marie Oliphant, passed cum laude with 32 distinctions. Yusra Islam, passed cum laude with 32 distinctions. Imari Fayatsha. I request you to confer the Bachelor of Business Administration honors on the following students. The degrees and NCAF level 8 qualification with 132 credits and 9 modules.
In policy.
About 10. Well, can police then?
following students. The degrees and NCAF level 9 qualification with 180 credits and 8 Let's clap, let's clap.
Yeah.
Investigating the impact of leadership styles in managing workplace conflict. South African Police Service Soweto Sub-District. Supervisor Dr. Yolene Morton. Technologies for science engagement in South African science centers, a case study of Limpopo province. Supervisor Dr. Bukona Olutola. The certificate is an NCAF level 5 qualification with 124 credits and a minimum of 8 modules.
Better education. School.
I request you to confer the higher certificate in paralegal studies on the following student. The certificate is an NCAF level 5 application with 120 credits and 7 modules. Donaline Chang. The census names were not read, but I played the program, received our qualification in absentia. Thank you. Let's give them another round of applause.
Thank you all the Monday celebrated tonight. So our next order of important business is the announcement of some of our top achievers. So as the CEO, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the following top achievers. Graduates who achieve a minimum overall average of 75% for their program, this is important, on their first attempt, are eligible for consideration for these awards. The top achievers are hereby acknowledged for their outstanding academic excellence in the following programs. So the top achiever in the higher certificate management
Kyle Biden Naidu. With an average postgraduate certificate in education, in senior phase, further education training, Jody Lang, with an average of 79.63%. Thank you, Mr. CEO.
Thank you very much to everybody that participated in the process. We are asking now Professor Pat Lin to do the congratulatory.
CEO, Master of Ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen, our students, it's indeed a great privilege for me to stand here and say a note of congratulations. I think every graduation is this energizing event that reminds us so much of those critical moments that our speakers spoke about today. All our lives, especially the academics. And as an academic, obviously we've attended many graduations in very big halls where there are 1,200 people. In our own hall in Centurion, where most probably about 800 people. And then a smaller venue like today. And it reminded me a little bit of a house party. It starts quiet, and then it gets noisier and noisier as the evening goes, and then the neighbors come to complain and you invite them to join the party.
Yes.
So it really is a special event. And let me start by saying congratulations on behalf of STADIO, on behalf of the lecturers, and the entire team at STADIO that made this possible. It's not only the academics, there's a lot of administrative processes that take place behind the scenes. And indeed, this is your journey, and this is one of the milestones in that journey. Obviously, you listen to some of these qualifications, 4-year qualifications, 3-year qualifications, 40 modules, 19 modules, 20 modules. It's really a long journey that many of you have taken on. I'm sure you remember the day that you decided that you were going to study and how long that took get you here. And of course, when you first enrolled with STADIO, when you went onto the online registration system, went through all those steps, maybe you came to a campus and you completed the process here. So that is a long period that I'm sure you have many memories, some not so great when the assignments had to be in, when the exams had to be. Others fantastic when the results come out and it's Christmas holidays and life is good because you're progressing to the next year, or you're awaiting your graduation. Now, of course, many of you maybe studies, work, as well as your responsibilities at home. We must never forget that. Also, remember when you appear here today, you are the students who completed the process. Unfortunately, there are students that could not cope with that balance and that dropped out and that are not here today. Or hopefully we'll see them at a later graduation. But obviously, you didn't get here on your own. There are many people other than the STADIO people who supported you on this journey, family, friends, and hopefully some very good lecturers as well. And maybe you also remember some of your school teachers who prepared you for this work. The reason why I'm saying that, when this program, students that graduated with the postgraduate certificate in education, they are all high school teachers. They're going to be high school. And they're the ones with the BNet Foundation phase that prepare our students to be at these graduations and to be able to study. So I want to encourage you today to take a little bit of time and to say thank you to the people who assisted you on this journey. And many of them are not here today, so when you get home or when you leave here, maybe just a WhatsApp, say thank you very much. Like our CEO said, we are privileged in that when we get a tertiary qualification, we're only one of a group of 10% of the population. There are 90% of our citizens that do not have tertiary or post-school qualifications. So you're really in a very special group. I think it's important for us to understand the role of STADIO in the community. Now, we're not ashamed to commit that we want to make a difference, that we want to be involved in the development of our people, and that we do have a civic responsibility. But by graduating you, we've got more truths. Now we can send you out as a STADIO graduate to carry that message for us into the community and to help us make those changes that we want to see. So in closing, thank you for choosing STADIO as your partner in your lifelong learning. If you do decide to continue your studies, please consider STADIO again and join us in your journey going forward. So with that, this is our 7th graduation this week in this venue. So we've got 2 more, and just remember that you are part of a very, very esteemed group of graduates. And congratulations again. Thank you.